Now let's look at subtracting real numbers. Now this lesson is going to be very similar to the last lesson here. Now let's start out showing a couple of our rules that we learned in the last lesson, but also doing them graphically. So in the case of 5 minus 3, we can, using the additive inverse on the second number there, we can rewrite this as 5 plus negative 3. Now our signs are different, so we can subtract the numbers and put the sign of the larger number, which is 5. So we should get 2. And Dirac here shows us that we went 5 to the right and 3 back, we land up at 2 on the number line. So let's do the same thing with this problem. A negative 3 minus 2 can be rewritten as negative 3 plus a negative 2. Now the signs are the same, so we add the numbers together and put the common sign, which is negative. So Dirac is showing us we go in the negative direction. We go first 3 and then 2, and we'll land up with a negative 5. Okay, so let's work some of these problems that we work similarly as the last lesson here. 12 minus 16. Rewrite this as an addition problem as 12 plus a negative 16. The signs are different. Subtract 12 from 16, get 4, and use the sign of the larger number there, which was negative 16, so we get a negative 4. A negative 6 minus 3. Rewrite that as a negative 6 plus a negative 3. The signs are the same, so add the numbers together and put a negative sign in this case. That's our common sign. Here's another case. We get negative 7 plus 5 when we rewrite it. So the signs are different. Subtract the 5 from the 7 and we get 2, and put the sign of the larger number there, which is a negative 7. So we get a negative 2. So what's coming next here? Ooh, what's that creature? I don't know how he creeped in here. Okay, now this is a decimal number. Let's rewrite it as an addition problem. So we get two positive numbers, we add them together, and we'll get 8.0. We have fractions. Now when we rewrite this, we'll get negative 3 1/3 plus a negative 1 1/6. Now the signs are the same, so we'll just add them, but first we need to work with our fractions. The 1/3 is the same as 2/6, and if we add those together we'll get negative 4 3/6, but the 3/6 is just 1/2 when reduced, so we get negative 4 1/2 on this problem. Now we have three numbers here. Let's put it in terms of an addition problem here. So we'll get 14 plus a negative 20 plus a negative 6. Now let's group up two of them together. Let's take the two negatives together. So the signs are the same, so we can just add them together and put the common sign, which is negative. So we get negative 26 and a 14. Subtract the 14 from the 26, and then put the sign that's with the 26, which is negative, with our answer, so we get negative 12. Here's a problem. We got 4 integers. So let's rewrite this whole thing and say negative 8 plus a negative 4 plus a negative 7 plus 12. Now, since those first three numbers are all negatives, we'll just add those together, get negative 19, and we'll have a plus 12. So the signs are the same, are different, and so we subtract the 12 from 19 and get 7, and put the sign of the negative 19 with negative 7. Thank you.